So what the Pharisees do, they say, teacher, this woman was caught in the very act of adultery. And they say to him, now Moses in the law commands that we stone such. But what do you say? Now I was reading this before class started, and it amazed me, it opened my eyes, because they said, Moses in the law commands that we stone such. Now what has happened, the Pharisees have basically displayed a satanic attribute. Well, what do you mean satanic attribute? I mean anything that Satan does and somebody else repeats is a satanic attribute. If Satan is into lying and dividing the church, and you go lying and dividing the church, that is a satanic attribute. When you start up confusion just like Satan does, that is a satanic attribute. When you go whispering and starting a mess around other people, that is a satanic attribute. So the Pharisees have just displayed a satanic attribute. And the satanic attribute they displayed, they didn't tell the whole story. Nor did they present the whole story. See what they did, the Bible said, the law says now, in Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 22, it says, if a man is found lying with a woman married to a husband, then both of them, not one of them,
that's right,
but both of them shall die. The man that lay with the woman and the woman. So you shall put away the evil from Israel. Now see, this is a satanic attribute because this is the same thing Satan did in Genesis. Let's go back to Genesis. Let's check this thing out. Now, God told Adam, he said, you can eat anything you want. Anything you want, but the tree of knowledge, don't touch it. The tree of knowledge of good and evil, don't touch it. Now bump up to chapter 3 of Genesis, and the devil is now talking to Eve. And the devil tells half the story, not the whole story, but half story. He say, you shall not surely die. God told Adam, you shall surely die if you eat of this tree. But the serpent has told Eve, you shall not surely die, but you are no good and evil like God. Now, they were no good and evil like God, but he twisted the thing up, and he only told half the story. He said, you shall surely not die. Well, I got another example for you. Let's take it up to Matthew chapter 4. We're talking about satanic attributes. Matthew chapter 4, Jesus had been fasting for 40 days and 40 nights, led by the Spirit into the wilderness, and he is being tempted by the evil one. Now Satan comes to Jesus, and he says to Jesus, he says, if you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written. Now he quoted scripture now. He shall give his angels charge over you, and in their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against stone. Now let's take a look at this satanic attribute, because Satan once again has only told half the story. See, the scripture he is quoting is Psalms 91, 11, and 12. But what he left out was to keep you in all your ways. So let's put that together. He shall give his angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways. In their hands they shall bear you, lest you dash your foot against stone. Only if you're in the will of God shall they keep you from dashing your foot against stone. Satan is tempting Jesus, and he's only told half the story. Now the Pharisees are displaying the same satanic attributes. They've only displayed half the story in front of the people that surrounded Jesus and Jesus himself. Now I looked at this, and my daddy pointed this point out to me. We was talking, and he pointed out, where's the man in this situation? Where's the man? Now they caught her in the very act of adultery. So she can't be having adultery by herself. She got to have a partner with her. So where is this man? Because they want to stone her, but where is he at? And it was brought to my attention that they had to conspire against us, because they already upset with Jesus in the first place. And earlier the scripture tells us that they went home. So they went together, they clicked up, and they said, all right, now Jesus getting out of hand, and he getting too popular. we need to check this, we need to do something about it. Let's set him up. Now look what Satan does, and look what the Pharisees do. They take this helpless, innocent woman, no longer innocent, because she's sinful now, but they take her and they set her in a trap. And they set her in this trap only to trap Jesus. And that show you that the devil will use any means necessary just to catch you slipping. And I just want to be honest, because they were getting ready to stone this woman. So obviously they understood how serious sin was then. Now I mean, thinking carnally minded, I'm not going to cheat on my spouse with just anybody. Not only am I not going to do it with just anybody, I'm not going to do it just anywhere. I got to get in a spot that's secure. I'm not going to get caught. So obviously they set this woman up. Let's be real here. We ain't going to say it all our lives. I'm not just going to go in this spot and I'm not just going to...
Amen.
Not with any old person off the street. Amen. They obviously set this woman up. Amen.